This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do better.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with a former LSU Tiger.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here's Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
A gain of 5 brings up
Love.
2nd and 5.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Now Love. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Agnew now to return. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the gun, here's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good. Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Packers, first down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On a jet sweep, here comes Williams.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Savion Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4.
To throw, Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's more.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
On play action, here's Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Throw left side, complete to Herring. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barry.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Williams going to sneak it.
And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Love looking to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. 3rd and 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Love now. And a throw there going to be incomplete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing. Love. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
That's a gain of 5.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This is caught by Williams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw now, here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
That's good. For a Packers 1st down.
Going right side is White. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9.
Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10 to 3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And now the little across the 25 to the 27. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. And the Bears first down. A gain of
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this one is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd down 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Nifty move.
And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. Bears.
Up the middle they go. It's Barrett.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barry. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Santos with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this one's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to. Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
That's complete. Luther Burden.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
To the air, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another.
The tight end in motion right.
A gain of 12.
On 1st down, Nixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal.
He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Love from the gun. It's Williams on the catch. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the Washington defense that comes up with the big play here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Out route to Hill, complete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun. Love.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Williams going to sneak it.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 1 yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams.
And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Williams going to look to throw again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
That's good.
On play action. Love to throw. And this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here's a give up the middle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the option, Love will hang on to it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. He's got a man, it's his fullback.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Love looking to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on for the 5th time here today. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Shifts past him at the 45. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
Love from the gun on third down. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it? We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Williams. That pass complete to Moore. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll run on first down. It's Barry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
To throw, Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. The 28-yard line.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden.
A 7-yard gain. And the Packers first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw now. Here's Love. Wow, and that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Barry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and
to the air, Williams.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That one complete to Hill. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And this is caught. He hits more.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 15.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here's Williams.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barry.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Packers' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams.
Throw right side taken in by Adunze. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And that will be incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Here's Love. This is caught by Williams. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They go with Jacobs.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of 2. And the Packers first down.
Throwing. Love. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And that is incomplete.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Savion Williams.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth.
Bears 19.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Barry. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's back to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Nixon. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
So here's Love and the Packers.
Down by 2. A little under 40 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Love.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for Chicago, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year.